Hey fire signs, thank you for tuning into the channel. This is going to be a timeless, so whenever you find this reading is when you were supposed to see it. General reading for the collective, which means that not all messages are going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. But we do have messages today for my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Now, any information about Sage Company is in the description box. Thank you for tuning in. New subscribers, thank you for looking. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever else you want to do to support the channel, and everybody else who's returning. Thank you so much. With that being said, fire signs, let's go ahead and jump right on into your reading. I am not surprised. All right, fire signs. So, for some of my fire signs, I feel like that things may have felt stagnant for you here lately, or some of you may have run into what you feel are like blocks. But I feel like that the feeling is something that's standing in the way of my progress. Okay. So with that being said, the approach that my fire signs, or whoever this resonates for, the approach that you are taking with this is this stuff that is not satisfying to me. What I feel is holding me back. I am no longer going to allow that into my life, and I'm going to walk away from which that does not serve me or my purpose or my goals in life. With that being said, I am and have been manifesting what it is that I know I do want in my life. And I've been putting that energy out there. I'm not accepting this stagnant energy. I'm not going to allow anything to stop me from going after what it is that I want, or halting my progress, or standing in the way of that. Okay. So with that being said, the ability to live this vicariously, right? And in a manner in which some people who are more who take a safer approach to how they pursue things in life. You know, if it seems a little risque, I'm just going to not do that, right? But for you, fire sign, you don't mind taking that risk, okay? You don't mind, in a sense, being that fool to get what it is that you know you want in life. And with that being said, in the action that you have taken to start, to go to do whatever manifesting practices that you did to call in something different, right? Because you're walking away from this stuff that just is not serving you. It's getting you nowhere. It's not allowing you to live the lifestyle that you want. It's not keeping you on the course or the path that you have been on and you wanted to stay on. It's something that's just off. And so, no. So with that being said, you have called in new opportunities. For some of you, there is an offer on the table as we speak, and it requires your decision. So will this better serve you? Or do you have some more searching to do? Okay. Do not allow fears and doubts of yourself and your potential fire signs to keep you from staying a course. Okay. Right? Maybe something changed and threw a little a reason why you are going to have to change a way of doing something, and you're not comfortable with that. Don't let that make you walk away for something that is good for you, but because of this slight change, or this something that you may not be comfortable with because of the change, you're going to walk away from it in pursuit of something different in which you feel like it's going to be better. Be careful with that, because if you on the flip side of this, if you foolishly go into something else not really knowing the full picture or the whole story of this offer, it may wind up burning you in the end. So just make sure that you're doing whatever you're doing for the right reasons, fire sign, so it can work out the way that you want it to. But it feels like you are really passionate about moving on. And it could be the fact that you feel like, again, something shifted, something changed, all right? And we don't like the way that feel. But on the flip side of that, it could be the feeling like this action or this move was a way that somebody could take something away from you that you've secured and you worked hard for, okay? And you don't like that feeling. So let's regroup, let's rethink, let's see what else is out there for me that I can again get some offers on this table, and then see how I really want to pursue going forward. Let's pull some clarifying cards here, fire signs. But I feel like somebody really feels cheated out of something, right? The energy around that. Because it happened the way that it happened, fire sign, you don't know if you could trust being in that same atmosphere, per se. So this could be the reason why you like, no, let me see what else I got for me out here. Or what, let me keep my options open. Or let me have a plan B, C, and D. Because I'm not going to let this person, this company, this business, or whatever catch me up, right? Put me in a bad position. Have me wondering how I'm going to survive and live my life. So, and for some of you, it made you kind of, pretty much withdraw or pull away from everything and everybody, because at this point, you don't know who you could trust. Okay? Just the way it went down or how it happened. All right. So, for a lot of you, this has to do with making sure that this change, which feels very deceptive by nature, doesn't affect your lifestyle, your means in your way. Okay, you worked hard, you've yielded results, but you did this, and then for this situation to happen to where it feels like somebody is being dishonest, you can't trust them, or like they're trying to steal from you or take something from you or cheat you out of something, there's no way you're going to stay in that, okay? You know your power, you know your worth. I'll show you my worth if you don't get on the same page and know my worth too, But I do feel like the decision that you do have to make, all right, or have been made or will be made, it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one to make, okay? So with that being said, you thought long and hard. You came up with ideas. You, again, weighed your options. This has been mentally exhausting. This has been exhausting, period. Just happened to maybe enter into something new after you've already established something, after you've already worked so hard to build up and maintain, and then now you might have to walk away from this job, business, relationship, whatever. It's taken a lot out of you, okay? And again, it wasn't something it's not going to be something that's easily decided on, all right? And you're not going to rush doing it. Not for this, okay? And just know that on the other side of this decision is some type of breakthrough, okay? But you got to make that decision. So whatever it is that you do choose, it is going to be a catalyst for change. The way you want it to go, not the surprise you got here that happened. Okay. And things will pick up at a great pace, and you will no longer feel stagnant. Okay. So what you're calling in and what you manifesting is coming. And you got to be ready to decide on what it is you're going to do going forward. All right. So you've been in deep thought, and you really thought about this. Again, this is about your livelihood. This is about your lifestyle. This is about everything that you built. This is something that has happened over time. This doesn't feel like no brand new job and you decided this is not the job for you. This is progression. Okay. But there is a feeling of, if I lose everything, then what? So it's kind of like trying to beat this feeling of loss, beat it to the punch. Okay. If that is how it actually turned out or will turn out, right? It's a loss in a sense that somebody cheated their way or deceptively did something against you to get here. Not that you wasn't working hard and because you needed to be replaced or because the work needed to be done and you didn't do it, somebody else. This is not this at all. This is somebody intentionally trying to take something away from you that you built, that you grew, that you worked so hard for. Okay. This is, again, something that happened over time. This is a foundation. This is what has been stable to you, and you just cannot afford for it to be the rug to be snatched right from under your feet. You can't. Oops, shuffling these the wrong way. For some of you, it was when, for some of you, it's like somebody took some information you shared, right? Or somebody may have seen something you posted on social media and try to use that against you in this situation that is trying to cause the loss, all right, or the disruption in your life, or for you not to have as much as you do have. It's like they trying to get that taken away from you, but it's because of something that was let out, something that was said in passing. It was not like directly told to them. They found this information, and again, this could have been on something that was posted on social media as well. All right, again, you know what you want. You know what you need. You know what is the glue to your foundation. You know what the lifestyle you want to live, how you want to live it. You know all that, okay? It is because of what you have found out or will find out is the reason why you are manifesting something different in your life or options, okay? And they are presenting themselves, or they are about to present themselves. You did the work, and it's coming. It's coming. In the new, right? In the new, you will have partnerships and alliances going forward, okay? Or in this discovery, but it was in the action of what you took to leave whatever behind. If you decide that's what you're going to do, is when you're going to come in to with your alliances and your partnerships, okay? And that is something that you manifested, as well as the fulfillment of your wishes, okay? Your manifestation is working, has worked, and will work, okay? And that's just putting it out there, just so you know. And at the end of the day, whatever it was that whoever tried, it don't matter, because you're going to come out on top of this thing, okay? I don't know what they thought, but you're going to come out on top. well, I know what they thought. This is exactly what they thought. They thought that they would cause some type of disruption in your life. They tried it. If things is not honestly going to work out, if this is still unfolding or need to unfold, it's not gonna unravel in the manner in which they think it is. But the fact that you went or are going through these things, fire sign, is the what I'm over it. What that's about, okay? The fact that somebody took the time out to take the time out for this person, their allegation, the whatever it is that they're trying to cause the disruption in your life. But the fact y'all even gave that the time of the day is why I'm disinterested now. That's the energy I'm feeling around this. Yep. So it feel like you took the necessary time to map this out, to figure out what it is that you want, figure out how you want to proceed, figure out how you want to see things from now on, going forward. You have to get here, to get to the end, to get to your new, what you manifested. You put all the puzzles and the people, the pieces, you put it all together. Okay. You did all that before you just said, I'm washing my hands of this, or I'm done with this, or, I can't believe this happened this way, but oh well, so all of that happened first. This wasn't something that was done abruptly on your end. You didn't foolishly just walk away, it took some planning. It took some preparation. Just as they planned, you also was planning, right? But it's so you could be 2 to 3 steps ahead and not being caught in a worse situation. Okay, that's what all that was for. And so for you to maintain what you have, what you've grown, to be in the environment you want to be in, to live the lifestyle you want to live in, to have this calmness and not actually being emotional in this situation, so controlling your emotions in this situation. You in particular, somebody in particular who this may have resonated with, and this is you may have Pisces in your placement. All right. Okay. And if that is you, then hey, this message was for you. So what you are manifesting, or what you have manifested, it's about to show up. If it hasn't already showed up already, it's showing up. Okay. Now you got choices. You don't have to stay there if you don't want to. But it feels like that this is the feeling of being unfulfilled at this point again, because the audacity, you know what I'm saying? So, it really feels like it is what it is. So I'm going to do your oracle, and I'm going to close out the reading for my fire signs. We have this time that you took to discover what it is that you actually want to take from this, if you want to take anything from this, and what you want in your future and how you want to go forward. Because again, this was all about not being put in a situation to where you're going to have to be trying to dig yourself out of something, fire sign. This was being ahead of the game, right? So doing your planning, doing your manifesting, doing what it was you need to do to figure this out, to stay 2 to 3 steps ahead of the person, the situation, the circumstance, whatever it is. Why? Because you have it in you to progress, to lead, to go forward. You have that makeup in you, right? You was not going to let this, even if it took the turn that these people wanted it to take, it wasn't going to be something that was going to take you down and keep you down. That was never going to happen. You not built like that. That wasn't going to happen. But because your mindset is having you stay ahead of the game, That's what's working in your favor. And what you're manifesting is really going to bring you the happiness that you are seeking. So you know what you want to do. You know what direction you want to go in for whoever this is resonating with, whether this is a job, a relationship, a business, whatever the case may be. The situation went down. You done with it. The audacity. And I know I can do better. I know I can have better. I know I can have more. I can be more. I want more. It is really about, it's the principle of it all, right? You put time into this other situation. You put time into that, right? Relationship, job, business. You have progressed in that. It took time to get from where you started to where you are with this situation. So now here you go. Somebody's trying to intervene and do some sneaky backstabbing stuff, right? To make your way of life harder. They thinking they succeeding, but the success is actually in whatever actions that you are taking to get in front of this. So you just beat them to whatever it was that they were trying to pull. That's what I have for my fire signs. You got this. I'm not worried about you. This is playing out exactly how you want it to now. You know, this going forward and which how you want to deal with this is going to happen accordingly. Okay? So until next time, thank you for the support. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to like, share, comment to show more support, I appreciate it. But other than that, what they thought was going to happen, actually, it's not, will not. It didn't do what they thought it was going to do. Until next time, fire signs.